You know what? One of the coolest things is that you learn as an expat or immigrant. You might agree with me on that. Is that we learn how adaptable our bodies are. Let me give you an example. So when I was 18 and I moved to study to college to Hawaii, and I realized that at first, the first few weeks, I was covered in mosquito bites, like covered, like they eat me up. And then a few weeks later, all of a sudden, it was a few weeks or a couple of months later, I didn't get any anymore. And then all of a sudden, my family came to visit me and they had the same freaking problem. But my body almost adapted, kind of like in a weird Spider-Man-ish way or whatever, except, not with spiders, but with mosquitoes. And so I felt pretty like superhuman because they all were annoyed about like the mosquitoes biting them and I didn't have any problems. And the same thing happened, for instance, when I moved to California. At first, I got sunburn all the time, no matter how much sunscreen I put on me. And I felt like my body wasn't used to the level of sun or the type of sun, maybe as compared to Austria. And then all of a sudden, my body, like I got used to it. And I was dealing with it just fine. And again, when my friends were visiting from, internationally, they had the same issue that they get sunburned all the time. And same moving to Switzerland. It's like, I was so cold that first winter, like freezing everything off, like my tatas, everything. I was so cold all the time. And then after that first winter, the second winter, easier. So I feel like it's so cool. Like biologically, I'm not a biologist. If you are, explain it in the comments what that phenomenon is. But it's so cool how our bodies adapt to different environments and continue to do so. So in case you're not aware of that, something really cool. Then tell me your coolest story in the comments of how your body adapted.